Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this week's video. This week is a vlog of my first week working here in Argentina, and we're going to jump straight into the day after I arrived, where I decided to do a bit of top-up shopping, which you will see now. So I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions about what I've been up to, do stick it in the comment section below. I will get back to you, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. So, to top up the shopping that I did yesterday, I went to a very nice little sort of local fruit seller to buy some fruit. Looks like they've got some nice eggs in there as well, because there were no free range eggs at the supermarket. Irritatingly, I forgot to ask them whether the eggs were free range. So later on in the week, when I want them, I will go in. I'll probably buy them there anyway, because apparently it's quite hard to get them here, which is odd, but apparently little shops are the best place to go if you want to get free range eggs. There was a little cat sitting in the middle of all the piles of eggs as well. If it's there next time I go, I'll take a photo because it was really cute. But yeah, I've got myself some oranges, apples and bananas just to start things off, and yeah, all good. I mean, I'm gonna take it chill today because I'm really quite tired. I don't know if I've got anything planned for tomorrow, probably not, but we'll see. This is sort of, yeah, the start of daily life, I guess. I'll catch up with you later. Good morning, it is Sunday, and I feel as though I've recovered from the cold I had before flying out enough to go out for a cheeky run. I'm heading over to some parks, which admittedly I thought were closer, so this run is going to be longer than I thought it was going to be. But I'm very excited to see some of the green spaces. But to be honest, when there are no cars, running through this neighbourhood is really nice. And you've got loads of green, like, parroty type birds flying around, and it's just really cool. So yeah, I'm going to take it nice and easy, because I'm not used to running in this kind of heat and humidity. It rained quite heavily last night, I think. So yeah, having fun. Really exciting. Literally just after I filmed that, started getting chased by some dogs. Now, there are lots of dogs in this neighbourhood, but they're usually behind a fence. These were not, and instead of just shouting at them and stopping, I decided to run. And well, I ran for a bit, realised that one of them was still kind of keen on having a chomp, actually probably just saying hello, and then I did have to turn around and shout a bit, but all good now. And you know, need a bit of excitement in your life, and we got it. Run is finished. I'm gonna have a nice shower and then probably do nothing for the rest of the day again. I definitely underestimated how much the heat would get to me, and the humidity particularly. It was kind of okay when it rained halfway through, and then very quickly got not okay, and it was probably a bit too long for a first run. But I made it, and I don't feel too bad actually, despite what it may look like. One interesting bit was running over this kind of, it was a bridge for cars, and then there was like a foot bit next to it, and it was kind of metal grills, and it kind of, it was sturdy, right? But it kind of felt like with every step I was taking, I was permanently deforming the metal grill, which was quite disconcerting. But yeah, then after that bridge, I got straight into the park, and it was so nice. It was literally like being in the middle of a natural park in a city, and it was great. And off the side of the kind of the main road through, the main trail through, there were like signs pointing upwards up a hill and saying like geological park. So maybe instead of running next time, I'll take my walking boots and go for a bit of an explore up those bits there, which should be really fun. It's really cool actually. It's a shame that that is kind of the shortest run I can do to get through there, which is a bit of a shame, but you know, maybe I could maybe look at buses to get me closer to the start if I wanted to do like shorter runs through there. Because, well, 12k, I mean, it's fine. I can do that once a week, but not more than that at the moment. But yeah, it was nice. And now I'm done for the day. I'm not going to do anything else. Except maybe buy some jam. I might go and buy some jam. But yeah, fab. See you in a bit. Today has been interesting. This morning I had to go downtown to, what is it? The social services sort of area or place to get a national insurance number or equivalent, basically. I was slightly worried based on what people had said that it would take a very long time and I may be sent to lots of different places before I got it. But actually, the queue outside did take us an hour to get into, but then within 20 minutes I had my thing and I was off to work. And then at work, I was kind of just introduced to more people. I was sort of told a bit more about what I was going to be doing, which was really nice. And then at that point, it was kind of time to come home. I got the bus, which was very nice, actually. Very quick, very easy, because it is really hot today. We're easily up into the 30s, mid-30s. And I didn't really feel like walking in a shirt. The problem with that is that I now only have enough money on my little card for about one more journey to go. And the local place where you can top it up doesn't have any credit left to put on it. It's a weird system. Each kind of shop that gets given the ability to add credit to people's bus cards is only given a certain amount per day. So I'm going to go and walk to an ATM to get some cash out. I'm also going to then walk a bit further to go shopping. And on that walk, I'm going to stop in every place that could potentially top up my bus card to see if I can get it sorted, because having only one journey left is kind of doesn't give me much freedom, because the shop I'm going to is quite a long way away. And instead of walking sort of 35 minutes back with lots of stuff in my bags, it would be quite nice to get the bus back. But we'll see. Yeah, but today has been kind of good. I've got some documents to read about what's sort of expected of me at work and giving me a bit more information about what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, so this afternoon will probably be quite busy. I'll probably get back at 5:15 from all this shopping, if it really does take me that long to walk. And then I will get on with the reading I have to do and then make dinner this evening. But yeah, so far so good. Good morning. You join me on my commute. It is about 20 to 7. I need to be at work at 7:30, and the walk does take about an hour. So here we are. I didn't want to get the bus because I only have enough credit on my pass for 5 more journeys, and I can only top it up with cash. And I discovered yesterday that where I thought I would very easily be able to withdraw cash, I was not able to very easily withdraw cash, which means that I'm very reluctant to use my bus credit unless it's kind of midday and I'm on my way home and it's 36 degrees, which is what it will be today. So I'm going to wait until I get my work bank account and work card, which should definitely let me withdraw cash before I start using the bus more often. It is a long walk, and I'm sure in the winter I'll do it more often, but at the moment it's, as I said, 20 to 7 and about 26, 27 degrees, so it really is quite hot. And yeah, it's not meant to be this hot at this time of year, as I said, but it is now. So I've got a change of shirt in my backpack that hopefully I can get into at school. So yeah, I will catch up with you later. Just got home from school. I look and feel like an expat, probably very red, sunglasses, white shirt, khaki chinos. Aircon's gone straight on. It's all well into the high 30s today. Sadly, I missed the bus that seems to arrive at about the right time to leave school. But yep, so I had to stand and wait for the next one, which was very delayed to arrive. I was probably standing there for about 35 minutes. But I'm home now. I'm going to get myself some lunch. Today was a really good day. First proper day. Got really stuck in. Some first years just asked me lots of questions in English about do I like football? Who do I support? Do I like music? Blah, 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 blah. Then a similar thing with fifth years, though. The questions were slightly different. And I did some reading aloud practice with some third years. And then finally taught some fifth years some French, which was unexpected. But the French teacher was ill and, you know, I do speak French. It was interesting trying to teach French in Spanish, but I think it went quite well. I was just helping them revise for a test they've got tomorrow. So yeah, I'm very warm. I'm gonna get changed, wash my face, have a drink, get lunch, and then we're good to go. I'm probably gonna call my mum this afternoon, and that's about it. But yeah, really, really nice day. I was kept busy, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, good things to come, I'm sure. Hello, I forgot to record yesterday, so this is me on the way home from work. I'm just waiting for the bus. I've had a really good week so far. I've done lots of different things. I've been in some Spanish classes, where there have been some really young people learning a book, or studying a book. I've been in some English classes with some young people studying a book. I've been in lots of language classes, introducing myself, letting them ask questions, and I've also been, I don't know, I would have told you about the French class because I didn't miss that day. But yeah, it's been really exciting, and I think I've been a lot of help to people, which is great. And lots of people have been coming up to me during the breaks to ask me lots of different things. So I've really, really enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow, Friday. And then that's the end of my first week. So it's gone really, really quickly. It's flown by. And yeah, exciting things are going to happen, I'm sure. What I completely forgot to tell you is that I've been given some homework. So the 6th year students who do English as a second language as part of the IB, they have to do an internal assessment presentation orally on either Lord of the Flies or Animal Farm. And so as sort of a native speaker and as a spare pair of hands, I'm sort of ideally placed to help them prepare for that. So I've got to learn Animal Farm, what sort of things can be discussed about it, and Lord of the Flies, so that I can help them, which is really cool. I read Lord of the Flies a couple of years ago, more like 8 years ago now, and I hated it. I've also been to see it at the theatre, and you know, it's really dark. I don't like it, not a fan. But I've never read Animal Farm, and I'm looking forward to reading that because obviously it's a classic. I've also been invited to some third year Spanish literature classes. They're studying a book called La Chica Pájara, which means the bird girl, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's a book on gender violence or violence against women, which should be really interesting to see how 13, 14-year-olds deal with those themes. And it's a book in Spanish, obviously it's a Spanish literature class, so that will just be good for my language skills as well. I do find it really hard to understand the kids when they speak, because the accent is sort of very different to the Spanish accent I'm used to, more sort of the more Iberian accent, and it is incredible how fast they speak. It's genuinely insane. I typically do understand the adults here. I can do that and I can speak, but the kids I find really hard to understand. What I've also realised though is that my Spanish is nowhere near as good as my French. Like, it's really challenging in comparison. Even simple things like prepositions after verbs. What do I use? A, de, en. That I find really hard, and especially to get it into conversation. Also, being English, we use the present past. Is that what it's called? The simple the I have been sort of structure a lot. And they use that as well in Spain, sort of he ido or he sido. But in Argentina, they use it less. And in the Spanish language anyway, they use it less. So here, I constantly find myself using that tense and being like, does that actually make sense in Spanish? Does it actually make sense in this context? So I'm constantly trying to think about what I'm saying while I'm trying to say it. which is quite complicated. But that's what I'm here for, I guess. I'm here to improve, and I'm here to, you know, learn more. So yeah, things are going well, I would say. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And then I'm looking forward to my first sort of weekend not trying to recover. So we'll see how it goes. Just had a very nice, simple lunch on Friday. So the working week is over. I've had a fantastic time. Really, actually had lots of fun this week, which is great. And what am I going to do this afternoon? I will probably just relax generally, but I'll finish Animal Farm because I do need to do that. And I will maybe start on the Spanish book that I need to read in time for Wednesday. But yeah, this weekend I will hopefully be going for a walk with my supervisor into the hills that are sort of northwest of Cordoba city, and we'll see how that goes. But I think that is the end of this week's video. I started it at the weekend, and so I'm finishing it on Friday. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions about what I've been up to, do stick them in the comment section below. I will get back to you, and subscribe if you haven't already, because more exciting things coming. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned.